A summer weekend on the French Riviera. Ah, a vacationer's paradise. Some are drawn by the pebbled beach and the blue tranquil waters. Others to the countryside villages chiseled atop the surrounding mountainsides. And for a few thousand, they have come for only one thing: the Ironman. A 2.4-mile swim, a 112-mile bike, and finally, run a full marathon, 26.2 miles. Ironman France is in a class by itself, revered and feared as the second most difficult Ironman in the world. 15 hours before the start, 2,292 men and women, and myself, representing 60 different countries, must check in, be marked, and have our bikes inspected for safety. In the next 24 hours, I will make 3 crucial mistakes that almost dash my hopes of becoming an Ironman. One I will never forgive myself for. Here comes big mistake number 1.
I can't race on those wheels.
Without that piece, I
this is impossible for your security and for just cycling.
Really?
Impossible.
In all of my excitement, I have forgotten to pack a small black washer that holds the back wheel in place. As I'm about to find out, this would be a very costly mistake.
What's the best price on a pair of Zip 808s? So there it is, US. Yeah. I'll be back. Okay, thank you.
The bike checking now we start from 2005 to 1000.
I have just 10 minutes to get my bike fixed and registered. I am running out of time and money. This shop, $7,000. One last place to try, American Bicycle, and a Brit named Chris Hewing takes pity on me.
Can you give me your wheels?
Yeah, I'm not racing tomorrow, so you can use mine.
Oh my God. You just saved me $7,000.
Yeah, because this rim's
Unbelievable.
I promise to return the wheels in one piece. I make the deadline, and even better, I get a kiss and a hug from my wife, Lacey. 5:45 a.m., the day of the race. The weather report is not good. 10 degrees above average, with highs in the mid-90s. I've got time to say hi to the Taylors from Seattle. 9 months ago, they were watching Evening Magazine, and they heard me say I was going to do the Ironman France. They turned to themselves and said, well, if Curley can do it, so can we. So now, here we all are.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Here comes big mistake number 2, and this one almost cost me my life. As I head to the start, to the water, I ignore what my coach Mary Myers tells me about the start of the race. Rather than putting myself off to the side of everyone to avoid that frantic start, I get in with a group of swimmers who will nearly drown me in just 3 minutes from now. Sitting, I try to quiet my mind and my heart rate down, and I'm thinking of all the miles and all the hours that I have spent up before dawn running and swimming and biking and running, and I worry that I have not done enough, and then this tiny voice in my head answers, "Who cares? There is nothing you can do now but race." The start, a fury of thousands of churning arms and legs, waves of water and bodies crash together. Surging forward, I am pushed under again and again. Swimmers go right over the top of me, and without much air in my lungs, my heart rate spikes up to 188 beats per minute. As my family watches from the shore, little do they know that I am drowning. I scream out for help, but the officials in the kayaks don't hear me. So I swim 200 yards away from everyone else in a panic to find some room to slow down, to try to get my head back into the race. And finally, I complete the 2.5-mile swim. 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's 10 minutes slower than my best time. I have burned close to 600 calories and will need to start eating right away. I will need to consume 450 calories around the clock. That is like eating a Big Mac every hour. The Ironman is described by experts as an eating contest. Heart and the stomach engage in a delicate balancing act. A heart rate going too fast, and the blood will leave the stomach and the food to travel to the muscle. Once that happens, any would-be Ironman is in big trouble. It is now 93 degrees, and there is no shade to be had on the 112-mile bike course. We push up 5 mountain passes, twisting to a total climb of over 6,000 feet. The heat is unbearable. Now the body will yearn for water, but the brain knows, drink too much, and the stomach has no room for food. The muscles will quickly starve and burn out. I finally finished the bike.
You got stung by a bee?
You got stung by a bee?
I am allergic to bees, and at mile 85, after being stung, I just had to lay down for a while.
What keeps you going? What are you going to do with that?
He's coming across the finish line with me. Hold him up in the air.
The rabbit belongs to my son, Rye. Now, I promised him and my daughter, Charlie, that I would not quit, no matter how hard this race was.
You got stung.
Rye said that Ebon, that's the rabbit's name, would bring me some luck, and I could certainly use it on the run. It is still hot as I begin the last leg of the Ironman, the 26.2-mile run. They say this is where the race truly begins, because this is where most people give up. For some, the finishing line is where they fall. The intense heat and the distance is just too much for the body, and it shuts down. For the rest of the day, aside from the sound of ambulances and small cheering crowds and the joyful screams from my wife, I will hear that tiny voice in my head again and again, asking that same question over and over again. Are you quitting? Well, are you? Each step answers no. You see, the Ironman affords those who take it a unique opportunity that normal life does not often offer. A chance to be truly honest with yourself. You cannot fake it, you cannot lie, you cannot shade the truth. Either you are or you are not going to make it.
30 seconds to break 14 hours.
I have to walk this last one. It's really, really bad.
You go down.
I have 2 hours.
You have 2 hours.
Come back and then you go.
In the darkness now, there is joy and pain. And finally, me. With my son at my side and his beloved rabbit in my hand, we all finish together. I am an Ironman, just barely. And for a whisper of a moment, all the pain is gone. I am flooded with adrenaline and endorphins. I haven't felt like this since the first time I kissed my wife or the day my kids were born. And then the pain returns with a vengeance. I begin to black out and I feel my stomach twist and I commit my final and most unforgivable mistake. I don't stop to hug and thank my wife, Lacey. It's over. And from the medical tent, I can hear the fireworks and the music. And in my head, I hear that little voice once again, but only this time, it is asking a different question. Was it worth it? Well, was it? Definitely.